Hello and welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. Now in this one, we are obviously going to be testing out a really interesting trailer mod. However, before we get into any of that, I do want to go ahead and let y'all know that if you're curious as to where any of the mods in this video came from, make sure you check the links in the description box down below, because all of the answers to all of your mod related questions will be in that description box down below. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So once you're actually over here at the trailer store, you want to scroll down until they know that. Now there are various colors as well as various widths. So this, for example, is the black 55-ton wide. Now this is the one we're going to use. However, it's entirely up to you which one you actually choose to go for, and especially if you actually want to paint match the trailer to the truck that you're using. So let's go ahead and hook this one up, and then I'll show y'all how some of the functionality works, because it's actually super interesting. I do want to go ahead and get this thing turned around and centered real quick so that what we can actually do is grab another vehicle and then actually load it up. Although I do need to get you somewhere where you're a little happier. It also definitely helps if you have this thing sort of centered up and straightened out. I suppose that's close enough. So we're going to go ahead and go into the advanced functions, and we're going to scroll down to operation. First, you'll want to select neck. That'll lower the neck of the trailer down. Next, you're going to toggle locking pins, and then once you toggle the locking pins, you can actually drive forward away from the trailer itself. That is so wild. Honestly, what's the most wild about that is that I don't think there's ever been a trailer in SnowRunner before that has had sort of this detachable functionality. Now, to be fair, there could be another one that I'm not remembering at the moment. So if there is, don't get too upset with me. But with that being said, though, let's swap into the burlap and actually get it loaded up. Gotta be super easy with this. Honestly, as long as we're super easy, it should go fairly smooth. Although I don't know if it's actually going as smooth as I thought it was gonna go. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I think it just needed a little bit of a bump. That's actually just about perfect. I guess we could sort of realign it just a little bit more, but for demonstration purposes, I'm not really too worried about it. Now, this is where things get particularly interesting because we get to recouple the whole setup. I pulled way too far forward. A little bit further. Perfect. And now we just want to go ahead and retoggle the locking pins. And then once that's done, we can toggle the neck once more. That is so gnarly. And if you need a little bit more height out of the trailer, like a little bit more clearance, all you have to do is go ahead and raise the trailer itself once all of the recoupling is done. That's so sick. There's genuinely so much functionality here that honestly, it's almost like this is beyond dev quality. I'm so impressed. Like, I'm so legitimately impressed with this. Although before we go much further, I have a feeling we should probably pack it up. There we go. Honestly, though, what I love more than anything else about this setup is how incredibly well it interfaces with a lot of the vanilla trucks. And it's not necessarily any more over the top than a lot of the other trailers in the game. So if you're wanting to incorporate a new set of trailers into a campaign playthrough, this would absolutely be able to slot right into that, probably without upsetting your game balance at all. And now for the never-ending battle of which direction do we go? I'm so indecisive, y'all. This is such a problem. Granted, I don't know if going left is actually a good idea, but I suppose we've made our decision now. We're gonna go ahead and stick with it. We might as well. I mean, again, we went ahead and made the decision, so may as well stick with it. Honestly, I also forgot how fast this truck was. It's a lot quicker than I remember. I'm just gonna throw it in high and see how long it can stay there. Hopefully for a bit. Oh, somebody's gonna get mad at me for this. Ah! Well, I don't know, maybe not. Oh! Oh, that was smart. I love it. Go into a massive mud pit with no all-wheel drive and no lockers. Real smart. So intelligent. Are you serious? Oh! Are you serious? That is so incredibly sad. Oh, there we go. At the very least, I do have one solid tree I can go to. Oh, trying to get this thing to go forward is kind of a problem. Oh, you've got this. You're almost there. Oh, it's so upset. I wonder if I'm close enough to swap to the bumper winch. Yep. Oh, that's honestly not too bad anymore. There it is. And as soon as we get just a little further ahead, I'm going to go ahead and swap over to the next tree. And to be honest, I feel like we're just simulating the struggle of what this thing would be like to use in the campaign. So we're honestly simulating that struggle pretty accurately. Honestly, it feels pretty accurate to how it was when I was using it in the campaign. Oh my God, shift! I was actually a little nervous that it wasn't going to let me stay in high range through even like the smallest amount of mud. Because a lot of the vanilla trucks get super temperamental. Oh no! I love how it just all of a sudden decides to get randomly temperamental at whatever time as the least opportune. Oh, the hill test will be interesting. Oh, there's the momentum though. Oh, come on. Now here's the question. How high centered is it going to get? The answer is very, very high centered. Uh-huh. Oh, this was such a good idea. Oh, now we have to fix this. I'm so excited to try to fix this. Not! And after the mysterious appearance of a truck with extremely questionable amounts of power, we were able to get unstuck, no problem. It's hilarious how that works, isn't it? Oh, come on! If you're ever bored in SnowRunner and you want to add a little bit of extra challenge into the mix, go back and use a lot of these vanilla trucks again, because going through a tiny little mud pit will give you anxiety. And when I say anxiety, I mean like actual genuine anxiety. It's such a good looking setup though. I think at the end of the day, that's the best thing about this trailer mod, is it does such an incredible job of looking very in place in the game, but it also does such an incredible job of just looking overall believable and overall realistic. So if you're looking for an extremely realistic set of trailers to add to your in-game fleet, make sure you give this mod a try, because it honestly feels more like DLC content than it does like a mod. However, that is going to do it for this video, y'all. And if you enjoyed it, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And if you're new around here and you would like to see more, hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And I'll see y'all next time.